Deep in the wilds of northern Tanzania lives the Hadzabe tribe, one of the last true hunter-gatherer communities on Earth. For centuries, they have lived almost unchanged by time, hunting with bows and arrows, gathering wild fruits and honey, and cooking meals in ways that connect them directly to the land. Today, we join the Hadzabe in one of their oldest traditions, grilling over fire made without modern tools. There are no stoves, no pots, no seasonings. Instead, the tribe uses dry wood collected from the bush, stones, and their bare hands to spark a flame. Once the fire roars, the hunt becomes a feast. The Hadzabe men set out into the wild, tracking game with sharpened arrows and unmatched skill. Sometimes it's a baboon, a warthog, or even small antelopes, whatever nature provides. The women gather roots, berries, and honey, often with children by their side. Together, these roles form the foundation of survival. When the meat is placed on the open fire, the entire tribe gathers. Smoke rises into the sky as laughter, stories, and the sound of children playing fill the air. Every bite is shared because for the Hadzabe, food is not individual, it is community. This is more than just cooking. Each meal is a ritual of life, proof of resilience, teamwork, and harmony with nature. The Hadzabe don't eat for taste or luxury, but for strength, connection, and respect for the land that sustains them. In this way, survival becomes a celebration. What looks to outsiders like a simple grilled meal is, for the Hadzabe, a powerful act of keeping their culture alive. To sit with them by the fire is to witness something timeless, a way of life that has lasted thousands of years, long before cities, machines, or electricity. And today it continues, strong, raw, and beautiful.
Mediation and conflict resolution. Women often act as mediators within the family and community, helping resolve disputes and maintain harmony. 5. Interaction with man and hunting life. While men hunt, women play supportive roles. Assisting hunters, women may help with tracking, skinning, or preparing hunted animals. Meal distribution. They ensure that meat and gathered food are shared fairly among family members, which reinforces social bonds. Flexible roles. In times of scarcity or special circumstances, women may temporarily take on additional responsibilities to support the camp. 6. Resource trade and barter. Hadzabe women also engage in trade. Local bartering. Women may exchange gathered fruits, honey, or crafts with neighboring communities for goods the Hadzabe cannot produce themselves, such as metal tools or clothing. Knowledge as currency. Women's expertise in plants, herbs, and medicinal knowledge is sometimes sought by outsiders, giving them influence beyond the immediate camp. 7. The daily rhythm. A Hadzabe woman's day is structured around survival, community, and family. Early morning, collect water, prepare children for the day, and check camp conditions. Morning to midday, gathering wild fruits, tubers, and honey, teaching children about plants and the environment. Midday, return to camp, prepare meals, and share food with the family. Afternoon, assist in household chores, maintain fires, care for the young, and engage in social or ritual activities. Evening, cook the evening meal, supervise children, participate in storytelling, singing, or communal discussions before resting. Conclusion. Hadzabe women are indispensable to their community. While men's hunting activities often draw attention, it is the women's knowledge, labor, and social leadership that sustain daily life. They are not just gatherers. They are caregivers, educators, healers, cultural custodians, and the glue holding the nomadic community together. Without their contributions, the Hadzabe way of life would not survive.
Lami, 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 lami.
tes, tes ang makabayan. Oh, bago sa kanya. Alam mo na, ito nga lang.
The kitchen was alive with clinks, sizzles, and bursts of laughter. Chaba stood over the stove, stirring a pot of fragrant stew so rich that even the curtains seemed to lean in for a sniff. Dudukwi danced between the counter and the oven, wielding a wooden spoon like a conductor's baton. Imor was busy at the chopping board, sending perfect slices of carrots and peppers into the air with a flourish, while Jock kept sneaking little tastes, only to get caught and scolded with mock sternness. "Hey, save some for the rest of us." Chaba laughed, handing Jock a piece of warm bread anyway. Dudukwi sprinkled herbs into the stew, the fresh scent of basil and thyme filling the room. They worked in a happy rhythm, passing spices, telling stories, and breaking into spontaneous song. Every dish was a masterpiece in the making, a golden roast shimmering in the oven, a colorful salad bursting with freshness, and the slow-cooked stew bubbling like a promise of warmth. By the time the table was set, it wasn't just dinner, it was a celebration of friendship, flavor, and the kind of joy you could taste with every bite. The evening began with a burst of laughter before the first onion was even peeled. Chaba, wearing an apron that said Queen of the Kitchen in faded gold letters, clutched a wooden spoon like a royal sceter. Dudukwi was already swaying to the beat of the radio, humming an old tune as he set a basket of vegetables on the counter. Tonight, Dudukwi declared, "We are not just making dinner, we are making history." Imor raised an eyebrow. "History that smells like garlic, I hope." "Garlic, joy, and just a little bit of chaos," Jock added, already sneaking a grape tomato from the bowl. The kitchen quickly became a stage. Chaba chopped onions with the precision of a surgeon, though she kept having to pause to wipe tears from her eyes, half from the onions, half from the ridiculous jokes Dudukwi was telling. Imor, ever the perfectionist, arranged sliced peppers into neat rainbow-colored piles, while Jock decided the cheese platter needed sampling, for safety reasons. The stew was the crown jewel. Chaba stirred it slowly, letting the rich aroma of cumin and paprika fill every corner of the room. Hadzabe music, Dudukwi, the ancient soundtrack of survival, spirit, and community. The Hadzabe people of northern Tanzania are one of the last remaining hunter-gatherer tribes in the world. Living near Lake Eyasi, they maintain a way of life that has remained largely unchanged for thousands of years. Central to their cultural identity and community life is music, a powerful, expressive tradition